I am Doug Mastriano, and I'm running to be the governor of Pennsylvania. As far as education, we're a homeschool family. And in that capacity, have been also blessed to teach kids at the middle school level, at the high school level, undergrad level, in college, in addition to the master's level as a professor of the Army War College up in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. I have a 4 master's degree and a PhD. I've authored 3 books and published about 30 some articles on various topics. And so I know a little bit about education here. Education is the bedrock of our republic in so many ways. That's why our founding fathers created a public school system. Sadly, special interests and unions now are calling the shots in our public school and our educational system. Whether you have kids in school or not, if you own property or a house, you're paying property taxes, half of which goes to the schools. This is costing us, in all total income and outsources, $30 billion a year in Pennsylvania for public education, whether or not you have kids at school. Amish, they have their own schools. They still pay property taxes. For schools they're not supporting, they pay out of pocket for their own schools. We need to break the back of this monopoly that the unions have. The teachers aren't the bad guys. It's the unions driving these failed policies, making decisions to force your kids to mask up. Even now, serious discussions about mandates on vaccinations for kids. It's just insanity. The decision on your kids and their status, whether they have a vaccination or not, or a vaccine or not, what they do in school should be up to you. It should not be up to some school board or some school union. Critical race theory is indicative of the problem we have in Pennsylvania here. The idea that we're going to teach kids to hate their country and state and to identify people and make judgments on them based off their skin tone is insanity, and that's not America. America, we need to have an education system that brings our common goals and values together. Yes, we don't ignore anything that's bad or dark in our history here, but I do know we are the greatest nation on the face of the earth. We face down these issues. We've tackled with honesty and transparency many of these issues here. Still have a long way to go, but if it's so bad here, then go to Venezuela or Cuba and see how bad it is really on the socialist side. Critical race theory needs to end. And that's going to end on day 1 of my administration, by the way. But that doesn't really solve the problem here. Right now, public education has a stranglehold and a monopoly on this entire system. We need school choice, period, full stop. You decide if you want to do public school, homeschool, private school, religious school, and the money goes with the kids. $15,000 average per student per year in Pennsylvania. Where the kid goes, the money goes. That'll bring competition, and guess what? I bet you the public schools will clean their act up here because they'll have to compete in the marketplace of ideas rather than having a monolithic grip, a death grip on what your kids learn. Join our movement by going to dougforgov.com. Please put your name, your email, and phone number in there so we can stay in contact just in case big tech does something sneaky on us. And together, we can preserve our freedoms for the next generation.